Hello, my loves, and welcome back to another reading. So, I wasn't going to start off with the archetypes deck, but as I pulled the deck out, this card from the top came out. This is a love reading. Very interesting. I'm actually going to read the meaning for this, but the first card that we got here is the Cave. And we can see that there are some eyes deep within the darkness. Eyes that see in the dark is what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing that star at the top of the cave part, the darkness in there, as like third eye. Ooh, spirit connection to this person. You both see each other in spirit. And we'll find out whether it feels like you know each other in real life, but let's read the Cave first. $32. The dark, the portal, the interior. Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual and initiation. The cave is a place to return for meaningful retreat where one can see, with that third eye I said, the true self in the darkness. In esoteric teachings, the cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. Within its walls, the whispers of compassion and self-understanding can be heard. Yet because of its mystery and power, many of us fear the cave and never try to find it. We busy ourselves in the bright lights of the city, while the cavernous and dimly lit chamber calls out to us in the night. Where is your cave? You already know. Return to it and tend the fire. Ooh, this is very, very deep energy here. What I'm feeling into this is there is this spirit connection between the two of you that is allowing 1155 as I say this, that is allowing you to both meet yourselves, like yourselves as individuals in the darkness. And even though you are experiencing your own separate caves, in your own separate heart spaces, because of this connection with each other, oh my goodness, okay, the yawn, I'm gonna hold the yawn for a second. Because of this connection with each other in the spirit, you both are able to help each other ground into this world together, to feel supported together. Okay, that yawn. The first reading I did this week on Monday, I kept on having so many yawns, very deep, deep belly yawns. Oh my goodness, just talking about it. Oh, okay. Breath is important here. Please go watch that message. It is not a love reading. I only do love readings on Fridays currently. But there is something here that is connected to that energy. Okay, all right. I'm also hearing right now with this as well, there is, yes, we come here and separated in our own individual human bodies where we can't, we don't have telepathy. We don't have any sort of like hive mind or ability to truly, truly, really see into anybody else's thoughts or feelings. However, the connection in this, like I said, the spirit connection and understanding, deep, deep understanding of each other at this very, very dark, cavernous, I'm seeing like the Oracle of Delphi, the way that old, Again, the rituals in temples. This is very, very sacred between you two. Even though we understand ourselves individually and we can't 100% understand somebody else as deeply as we understand ourselves, there is a connection here that is going to come so very close to being able to truly 100% understand each other at this deep, deep level. At this deep soul level, I'm hearing. Holy moly. I'm hearing this is ordained. This is something that both of your spirits could have ordained before you came here to live in your human lives. And it doesn't mean that you have to choose this. You have free will. You are able to do this. However, oh my goodness, I don't want to say you should, but there is, because of this connection, you know, you have the choice. I'm going to read more into what's going on here. I'm actually going to pull out some more archetypes here. If the person watching this video chooses to embark on this relationship, what is it that comes from it? What is the thing that this person gets to expand their spirit with? So we have the threshold. Oh my God. Think about that. Think about the threshold of the cave, my love. The cave right here. And the thread. So immediately with the rainbow, I am hearing LGBTQIA. So this, you know, all of my readings are for anybody. It doesn't matter. All the time it's always for everyone. Any connection, whatever is beautiful and just so full of love. So what I'm seeing here, because we have the singular, this is a singular person in their own heart space of the cave. This is a singular person on the threshold of that heart space cave coming out into the realm of doing. I'm seeing this as like, you know, the root and sacral and solar plexus chakras, as in the very grounded into the here and now, the tangible earth, the earth that you walk upon. Taking that and walking and creating within this world with what you have been able to alchemize within your heart space, within your cave space. Oh my God. I just laid this on top like that. Look at this perfect circle of coming out. Oh my God. Okay. And again, I just said coming out. This could be this is like very much LGBTQIA. Okay. And what it is that we create helps to connect us through this dark world. I'm hearing through this dark world that we have to walk through with the fire within us, with the fire of the spirit, of the star that is within us, together. So that we can, oh my God, so that we can bring our light together. So that you and this person, I'm also hearing it could possibly be people here as well. This could just be lovers that you are in relationship with throughout your life at different points in time. This could be poly thing. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's just these loving, heart connected, spirit connected relationships. You will be connected in together to shine your lights together forever, however long you are together for, so that you can shine together in all of the spectrum of light into this world. Holy moly, this feels like, again, this is ordained. This is something that is I don't even have the words to explain more how I'm feeling about this. This is just Such a powerful energy, such a powerful relationships. Okay. All right. We need to dig into some more information here. I'm going to get some tarot before I get my channeled messages. I just want to ground this into, like, not so much of the esoteric here, which is absolutely stunning and gorgeous, but like, let's get grounded into what this is actually going to look like here physically in this, in this 3D tangible human world. Let's get grounded in this. Beautiful. I am getting such a... Oh, that's fascinating. As I was pulling the cards there, this energy... Okay. I really, really encourage you to read all of the readings this week. Or watch all of the readings that I put out this week. There's two from Monday and Wednesday. There's an emptying of old wounds to make room for the light, for your light of your spirit to come in, okay? There was just this beautiful emptiness that I was feeling. There were no words that were coming to me. It was just this lovely emptiness of possibility. I'm seeing the empty room. Is that from... Yeah, that's from the Archetypes deck. The empty room from the Cran stack. So the other readings this week talked about that as well. So please go watch them if this is resonating for you. They aren't love readings, but the energy is very pertinent to what is happening within this relationship and who you and this person are and what you are doing in this life. So, I'm hearing that you might be not wanting to see this relationship coming in. This could be, like I said, you have free will to get into this relationship. And it doesn't mean that it needs to last for the rest of your life. It could be just this bright, glowing moment in time for however long it lasts. 5'11" as I say that. But again, with the emptying out energy, you need to have 8 of Cups energy with these cups that are before you. You need to leave behind what isn't actually satiating you anymore. What isn't actually providing sustenance. And isn't keeping your well full. You need to get up out of this funk. You need to get up out of this keeping yourself, in the 4 of Cups, it is a very sort of like contained small world that the person in the card is within. They're sitting under a tree with cups in front of them, not really wanting to partake of any of them, but also ignoring what could be out in the world if they just got up and looked around. Spirit is saying there's a lot of meditation that needs to be here. I think especially in preparation for this connection, because it is going to be so deep. I'm not hearing anything like it's going to be tumultuous or something that is like a task to take on. It's not. You just being together is going to allow each other to refine your light, your individual lights, and also combine them for however long you are together. But I think once we are, I'm hearing once we have been entangled with each other, there is always light that stays together, creating more of the spectrum of light that needs to be shone into the world, more of that rainbow into the world, right? Oh, no, I'm getting it. I'm getting it like this. So we have the Four of Cups here. You have to accept the truth. You have to accept the truth of what this time is being for you, of what this relationship could be for you. There is something so very deeply... There's something here that you can learn that will serve you well, that will allow you to have your sword of truth to go forward with, to allow that light to shine off of this sword, to be a beacon in the world, to allow others to live in the light of truth. What an incredible energy here. And with that, in this relationship is this beautiful, beautiful world you get to build together. I am seeing housing is possible, but I'm also seeing sort of like in this reflection of, rainbow light in all the many ways that this happens, in all the many ways that light has frequency, even though we just see white light until it is separated into its individual components. There are so many ways that this beautiful Four of Wands energy can happen. It can be building a home together, a legacy together. It could be learning together. It can just simply be also celebrating together, celebrating life, celebrating each other, celebrating the light that each of you contain within you, recognizing that. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful. This is... If this reading is resonating with you, 1717 on the clock, as I say that, or on the timer, if this reading is resonating with you, I would really love to dive into your individual energy with this. My readings are open on my website. The link is down below at miaarsenault.ca. Okay, now I just want to get into some channeled messages. This is way more grounded energy. There are some messages of very happy, life things happening in here. But I want to get the energy that this person is coming to you with, and how the interactions are going to be in this physical world. Let's make love in nature. Yes. I mean, because there is this energy of both of you knowing that you are spirits who are simply living in these human lives for a short period of time. You want to be fully integrated into living here on this earth as a physical, living, breathing human being. Oh, I gotta tell you, this energy is so beautiful and it is so expansive. And just the energy of seeing someone so fully and also having that being reciprocated and feeling the feeling of being fully seen in return. It is so beautiful, this energy. I want to be in your presence more often. Okay, so this person, it could be that you haven't really spoken yet, but you are aware of each other in the physical reality. But they definitely, they can sense what this energy is already, if they don't already know it through friendship, right? Again, I'm seeing this plethora of different circumstances for this energy. I feel like If you are called to this, it is your message. If this is resonating with you, it is a message. But this is not a message for just one person. This is a message for all of us light bringers in this world who are finding the people who can help us to expand through the paradigm of beautiful, loving relationships. The way you feel so deeply and openly has let me begin melting and feeling more deeply. I'm seeing the reciprocation of, I can't remember which reading it was. It's either Monday or Wednesday's reading, but the reciprocation. I can give you that Six of Pentacles energy where I have an incredible abundance of something, and this doesn't mean just wealth, but it can mean wealth. I can provide for where you are lacking in that abundance. But where you have abundance, where I am lacking in that, you can provide that for me. There is such a reciprocal, again, like look at this circle here and the light coming together to create light together, to create a more whole and fulsome light together. Whew, what a gorgeous energy. I can see that you want me to. Yeah. So even if this has, you are still acquaintances, there is a magnetic pull to each other because you lock in to each other's worlds. You lock into each other's energy, whether or not you are friends yet. You are locked into each other's light. You can sense each other's frequencies, and that both of your frequencies together are wanting to weave into each other to create that more beautiful, fulsome light. Spring, well, here we are in the northern hemisphere, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, then you can look forward to the coming spring after you experience the rest of autumn and winter. There's something that is happening in the spring. I'm hearing and I'm seeing the buds are blooming here. Again, the Persephone imagery, what you bring from the darkness of yourself, the darkness of your own underworld, the darkness of your cave heart space, and you bring that into the world and into your light that you are going to share with this person. Both of you are going to give each other that reciprocal, I have this specific frequency and you have that specific frequency, and together we can shine our light on these plants that are going to bloom even more beautifully and robustly, and the scents will be so delicious and wondrous because we have more fulsome light here than if it was just me. I'm very much hearing in this reading that there is such an emphasis, within a romantic relationship, yes, but just outside of that as well, that it is so important to find the people, whether you are in a relationship, a romantic relationship or not, okay, just community. But you need to find your little tribe. You need to find the people who resonate so deeply with you that you can all see into each other's caves. You can all shine your light into each other's caves in ways that they cannot shine, and in ways that you cannot shine in yourself, so that you can see each other more fully. There was a reading I did. I don't know if it was last week, but it was recently, and it was like, there was one moment in it where I was talking about how when we allow ourselves to be in deep, beautiful relationships with people, whether that's friendships or romantic relationships, whatever, or even just communal relationships, when we allow ourselves to be seen deeply and we reciprocate that by seeing deeply into others and recognizing that and showing them that we see them, When we allow ourselves, though, to be seen in that deep, deep way, the people who see us deeply will be able to focus in our lenses on ourselves, to be able to see ourselves more fully, so that we know how to bring our light into the world in the most, I'm hearing efficient, but I'm not seeing this as in a workhorse sort of way, in a industrial sort of way, not at all. This is just a you understanding how to calibrate, that's the word. And I'm looking at the back of this to calibrate, every cut in the diamond is done in such a way that the light can reflect so beautifully and reflect all of those rainbow colors. So when we allow ourselves to be seen deeply and allow others to tell us how they see us deeply, when it's done in a very respectful and honoring way, we become more fully ourselves, because we can see ourselves more fully through the eyes of others. Our glasses become more capable of seeing our reflection when other people are seeing us, and they're adding their sight to our glasses. Prescription. What a fascinating. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the sounds you make. There's something so, with all of this very esoteric energy, the spiritual energy here, there's also something that just really wants to be grounded here in these human bodies, in touch, in sound, in the senses, in that Taurus energy of springtime, right? I'm hearing Taurus is the fixed sign of the spring season, right? Or if you're in the southern hemisphere, of the autumn season. It is fixed, it is grounded in the senses, in the body. This person just wants to be grounded together with you. Your intuition is right. If you are not choosing to be in this, I will be shocked, because again, whether or not this lasts the entirety of your lifetimes together, this is something that is so deep and potent and beneficial to you both to dig into together, to become more fully yourselves through this relationship. And I am hearing too, the romantic love relationship is not the be all end all either. But if it is there, enjoy your earthly bodies together in that. Allow that to be expressed through your bodies together. Because I'm hearing that with the eyes of the cave up here in that dark, dark space, it's going to feel like you have telepathy with each other. It's going to feel like you know so much without saying a single word. But just being with each other, looking at each other, laughing with each other, loving each other. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. I'm not going to sing that high right now because, well, everybody's in bed. Yeah. And I'm not even hearing like, yes, in the physical realm, you are beautiful. You are beautiful to behold physically, in every single way of the senses, but also your spirit is so beautiful. The light you shine is so beautiful to them. And you, confirmation burp, you also feel that about them. You are my happily ever after. So this could very well be something that you would like, this relationship you would like to have for the rest of your life. It certainly is a relationship that you have in spirit. So again, whether or not you have this for the rest of your life as who you are in this life, it doesn't matter, because this is happily ever after. This is eternal, I'm hearing. I love how this love is growing. It feels so strong. It's very, very rooted. You know, I'm thinking of the feet in the ground over here on the threshold. I just want to get... Actually, when is it that we will be stepping over the threshold into this relationship? Should we choose it? Please, Spirit, let us know. How soon is this going to be taking place? This movement towards each other and into each other to create a beautiful life. Life, I said, but light. So we got the swords. And, well, I'll tell you what, it's the air, you know, swords are air. And we have that sword here. This is very immediate. This is, you know, the light is already hitting us on this threshold into this relationship. This is not very long. Springtime. Springtime. So I will say, yes, within, you know, before midsummer, so June 20th. And for my friends in the southern hemisphere, or if you are in autumn right now, I'm still hearing midsummer. I'm still hearing midsummer. This is, so it's June 20th. So at the solstice, whether it is the summer solstice or the winter solstice for you, that's when this is coming in. This wants to come in and happen quick because the recognition is so strong here. The understanding of each other is so strong. I'm hearing Sauron's, I see you. But it is because you see each other already so fully. Whether or not you have had any conversations of any sort of like spiritual or self illuminating depth, it doesn't matter. You see each other so clearly. Thank you so much for being here, my love, and a 3232 on the timer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. 32 over here on this card too. That's hilarious. I love that. Also 4-4 could be significant as well. Thank you so very much for being here. If this really resonated for you and you feel this relationship coming in and you would like to know more on a very personal one-to-one basis, please go to my website and book a reading with me. 3303. Good Lord, the numbers are a numbering. Please book a reading with me. I would love to dive deeper into this energy because this is just so beautiful. This grand spiritual energy wanting to be grounded into this human life that we live. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.